Andy Griffith was a natural leader, even without an official producer or writer title. He played a key role in The Andy Griffith Show, but Ron Howard has long stayed quiet about their off-screen relationship, until now. After years of silence, Ron is finally revealing what really went on behind the scenes. Was Mayberry as perfect as it seemed? Did Andy reflect Sheriff Taylor's warmth off-camera? Ron's insights may surprise you. Their bond was more complex than fishing trips and father-son talks. While they shared laughs on screen, things weren't always smooth behind the scenes. Now, Ron is shedding light on rumors of tension and untold stories. From Hollywood roots to child stardom, Ron's journey was no accident. With actor parents and early exposure to TV, he was landing roles before most kids learned to tie their shoes. By age 6, his talent, not just his red hair, secured him the role of Opie Taylor. His chemistry with Andy was magic, but the real story goes much deeper. Stay tuned. Andy Griffith became a mentor to Ron Howard, teaching him not just acting, but life lessons wrapped in sitcom charm. For Ron, The Andy Griffith Show was more than a job. It was a classroom in storytelling and collaboration. Andy's journey began in Mount Airy, North Carolina, where his humor and storytelling led him from nightclubs to Hollywood. His 1953 football monologue became a viral sensation, launching his career. Despite fame, he remained down to earth, guiding Ron both on and off set. Their bond lasted long after the show ended, with Ron often seeking Andy's advice. The show, a beloved classic, captured small-town charm and timeless values. Andy's Sheriff Taylor embodied wisdom, while Ron's Opie represented innocence. Behind the scenes, the cast felt like family, making the show's ending deeply emotional. When the final season wrapped, Andy broke down in tears, realizing The Andy Griffith Show wasn't just a TV job, but a defining chapter of his life. For Ron, it was the foundation for a future in Hollywood, shaped by Andy's mentorship and a friendship that endured. Ron Howard's journey began with his father, who came to California chasing a dream delayed by the Korean War. That dream found new life in Ron, with his dad becoming his acting coach, breaking down complex techniques into lessons a child could grasp. On The Andy Griffith Show, his father's insights shaped Opie's character, favoring honesty over cheap laughs. Even industry legends like Andy Griffith and Sheldon Leonard listened. When the show ended, Ron was 14, and the farewell was bittersweet, a chapter closing on a family he'd grown up with. Years later, he returned for a reunion, finding the same warmth and connection. But Ron wasn't one to stay in Mayberry forever. He took on new roles, including American Graffiti, proving he was more than Opie. Determined to direct, he studied at USC and made his debut with a low-budget film in 1977. Then came the hits, Splash, 1984, and Cocoon, 1985, solidifying his reinvention from child star to acclaimed filmmaker. Ron Howard traded small-town charm for big-screen brilliance, and we're all better for it. In 1975, he married Cheryl Alley, defying Hollywood odds with a nearly 50-year marriage. A talented writer, Cheryl became his rock, supporting his rise from actor to filmmaker. Their tight-knit family, including daughter Bryce Dallas Howard, keeps them grounded despite red carpets and industry chaos. Meanwhile, Andy Griffith found post-Mayberry success as Matlock and even released country and gospel albums. But his bond with Ron remained strong. He was a mentor, a friend, and a father figure. Andy's advice stuck with Ron, guiding him through Hollywood like a well-cast fishing line. Ron's transition from Happy Days to directing started on set, where he soaked up knowledge before making hits like Splash, 1984, and Cocoon, 1985. He credits Andy's wisdom and work ethic for shaping his career. Off camera, Andy was private but warm, with a sharp wit and deep love for music. To Ron, he was more than a co-star. He was the world's coolest mentor. Andy Griffith's down-to-earth nature left a lasting impact on Ron Howard, who became one of Hollywood's most respected filmmakers. Apollo 13, 1995, turned a real-life NASA crisis into edge-of-your-seat drama, earning 9 Oscar nominations. A Beautiful Mind, 2001, explored genius and mental illness, winning Ron his first Oscars for Best Director and Best Picture. Andy faced serious health struggles, including a heart attack and Guillain-Barré syndrome, but never let them slow him down. His passion for storytelling kept him going, inspiring Ron and fans alike. Even when illness left him unable to walk, Andy's resilience and positivity made him a mentor like no other. Ron often recalled how Andy Griffith would look at him with pride, acknowledging the man and filmmaker he had become. In return, Ron, ever composed, would express his gratitude, not just for the career advice, but for Andy's unwavering friendship. Honestly, who wouldn't want Andy Griffith in their corner? The man had a way of making you feel like you could take on the world with nothing but a smile and a fishing pole. For Ron, these moments weren't just touching, they were bittersweet. Andy wasn't just a co-star, he was like a wise uncle who always had the right words. Their final meetings were quiet yet deeply meaningful, filled with that kind of unspoken understanding that comes from years of mutual respect. Ron still cherishes Andy's last words, holding on to them as if they were a treasured family heirloom, thankfully, without the fear of ever losing them. Their friendship left a mark as permanent as Aunt Bee's famous pies in TV history. The magic of The Andy Griffith Show wasn't just in the script, it was in the real bond between Sheriff Taylor and Opie. Fans weren't just watching a father and son on screen. They were witnessing genuine warmth, respect, and communication that could make even a family therapist proud. And even now, that magic hasn't faded. Ron keeps Andy's memory alive, casually slipping anecdotes into interviews as if reminiscing over coffee. He credits his Hollywood success to the lessons Andy taught him: respect, kindness, and staying cool under pressure. As a director, Ron made sure his sets reflected Andy's values. No ego, no drama, just a collaborative atmosphere where everyone felt like family. It's the kind of leadership Andy would have admired, and it ensures his legacy continues in every film Ron touches.